Hey, what is happening where you are? For those of you who don't know me, I'm Cheryl Howard. I am a life purpose coach. I am a speaker, an author, pastoral counselor, what else? Therapeutic mentor, and a couple of things. So, yes, I talk about all things purpose. My motto is helping people to break through barriers so they can propel into their purpose. A barrier could be relationship wise, it can be mental blocks, it can be emotional stagnation. You need help with regulating your emotions and learning how to prioritize and learn how to organize things in your mind and your head so you can think clearly, know what to defragment. We need to do that. We do with our computers, but we need to defragment within ourselves so we can feel organized and functional within the inside. And sometimes it takes us doing things externally to help us feel that way on the inside. That's something I know I've talked in one of my videos about. So for those of you who have not followed me yet or subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. I love to help people, like I said, live in their purpose and live on purpose and being intentional about enhancing their quality of life, whatever that looks like for you. If that's transitioning and shifting what you're doing now, if that's transferring your skills, your life story, your experience into a new purpose, project, business, whatever, it can be that. If it's creating if it's networking, because there's power in networking, meeting new people. Some of you need to change your circles. Some of you don't even have a circle, so you need to start becoming a partner or a participant in new circles where people are actually functional. Let me do this because I had to restart my computer because it was just acting funny. Okay. Yes, you need to be in new circles, meet new people who are doing things that you love to do, who share the same passions, maybe who have the same purpose, but we all bring our uniqueness to our purpose. And so that keeps you motivated for one. It keeps you inspired. You learn new things. You get to share new things as well. So that's the good thing about networking, meeting new people. It can be social media circles. Well, of course, right now, this is, for those of you who may see this later on, this is during the time we had to quarantine ourselves because of COVID-19, because of the coronavirus. And so people are taking the opportunity to do new things. People are taking the opportunity to pick up unfinished things, incomplete projects, things they wanted to work on, and now they have the time. And my next video probably will be the next video too. I'm going to talk about how to diversify your genius, your skill set, your life story during this time of being quarantined. Really learning how to create something new. It's like repurposing things you already know, your genius, your knowledge. For some of you, it may mean you left, maybe you got laid off from your job, or you got fired, or you on furlough, you just can't work right now during the quarantine time. So it's like, okay, you know what, how can I utilize my skills in the meantime? So a lot of people are creating online businesses or side hustles, multiple streams of income. Like, this seems like the perfect time. Sometimes through tragedy, and I've experienced this personally, sometimes that's the best time to shift into something new. Because now you have the downtime. When you're busy, you're working, it's hectic. You get tired by the time you come home. If you're working a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or 10 to 3, or whatever your schedule is, sometimes you're mentally tired, overwhelmed. You don't have the energy to put into your passions, your purpose project. You got to come home and take care of the household. Or if you have children and a husband or a wife, you have to take care of your family. And so there's a lot on our plate, especially in today's society. We're doing a lot of multiple things at one time. Life was a little more simpler back in the days because, see, now we have technology on a high another level where we have to use a lot of the tools that we have technical wise that, that's related to our jobs, our personal stuff, everything. So it takes up more of our time. So we really have to be organized because you can drive yourself crazy. I think I did. Well, I'm going to create another broadcast about, I do have something similar to what I was going to say. I have a video about organization and de-stressing, how being more organized and structured helps decrease your level of stress. And a lot of you know this is simple stuff, but sometimes we need to be reminded, just knowing what stuff is. Like that's another thing you can do now. Like I said, organizing your and structuring your household so things can be at a place so you can make life easier as much as possible. So even in little areas like that, it really means a lot. Some of you know if you are very unorganized and all over the place. I just had a whole session with a client yesterday who said that that's something that she struggled with, is just being consistent with that. And I said, we all have our moments in our seasons. I know I do. And so when I see stuff getting a little accumulated in I told her my little office area, something like that, I'm like, I got to get to, I said, but I pour out a lot. So yeah, mentally, I know what that feels like, to feel overloaded, like I can't even tackle that today. That's going to have to wait till next month or do a little at a time. And that's what I started doing. Even last month, I have a whole accumulation of letters and papers, and I was like, okay, I got to get rid of some of this stuff. So I started chopping down. I went through a whole bag of stuff. It's ridiculous. And I said, you know what? Call a thing what it is. I said, this is hoarding. I got all these little papers and letters that some I haven't even opened. Some I have. I just put it to the side. I'll get back to that later. That's ridiculous. So I got rid of that whole bag. I took out what I needed. I just kept the more recent documents that mattered, and the other ones I just threw them out, shredded and threw them out, right? So sometimes we got to do stuff like that. But getting back to this, I want to talk about like self-care during this time of quarantine. And I really just come on to tell you, it's okay if you're not doing a lot of stuff during this time, or not even just quarantine time. If you find yourself in any situation where you're home, or for whatever reason you have this extra downtime, it's okay to do nothing. It is empowering to relax and chill. Because some of us need to do just that. Some of us did all the busy stuff, that we need to do or needed to do. And we've been praying, God, I need a break. I need a break. I need some time. For you, this may be time for you to relax. Because I know you've seen a lot of stuff out there about, this is the time to do this and do that. And I'm also telling people, giving strategies in some of my Facebook groups and even here on YouTube, things you can do right now to maximize this time, to monopolize the time, right? To monetize, but for some of you, that's why I've learned to eat meat and spit out the bones. If I hear a message, it all may not apply to me, but I might be able to get some nuggets from it. So I eat the meat and I spit out the bones. I hear, the older people say stuff like that, but it means a lot, right? It makes sense. You can relate to it. You know how you eat the meat and, you chew that part and digest what you supposed to get from the meat, your body, one being protein, and then the bones you just kind of discard, right? Anyway, my battery about to die on my computer, so that's why I need to let it go. Let it go. I'm sorry, guys. I don't block the thing. I'm going to shut down my computer because the battery's real low and I need to recharge. And my daughter's using my charger right now. Oh, God, we're sharing right now. But anyway, close. Thank you very much. Let's shut down. See? Sometimes you have to shut down. Okay. Sometimes you just got to shut down. Sometimes you got to defragment, right? Restart, right? When you take that computer and sometimes things get all over the place, disorganized, or it freezes. Sometimes we feel like that personally. I'm freezing right now. I don't know what to do. So don't overthink it. Sometimes you just need to relax. When you relax, your brain relaxes. Shut down. Yes, I have to click on that. Okay. Your brain relaxes. You give your body a break. You give your mental a break. We're always using our brain. This is why I related it to a computer. Because we're always using our brain anyway. Okay, I'm doing, multitasking here. But anyway, yes, I just come on for this few minutes and seconds to say, relax. It's okay to chill. It's okay to relax. It's okay to maybe binge on some good inspirational, motivational movies or films or TV shows or podcasts. Listen to podcasts and music, art, draw, paint, color. You can do all of that. Maybe you could set that goal right now in the season. I'm just going to do all things self-care and I'm going to chill and relax. So, I've created, and I'm just about finished and I'm going to launch it as well. I created my own self-care assessment. And it's a free, I would say webinar, but it's really like a workshop. It's a free workshop, and you'll see it when I upload it. If you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to get notifications when it goes live. But it's a self-care assessment that I take my participants through, and I give questionnaires about how you taking care of yourself spiritually, psychologically, mentally, relationship wise, personal goals, and I'll take you through some questions in each category so you can determine and measure yourself, because I'm going to have it like if it's either 1 through 3, 1 through 4, or A through D. You're going to measure whether you're doing something really well. You need to improve on this area. You do it sometimes, you do it often, and you'll be able to see and evaluate and identify what areas that you need to improve on when it comes to your self-care. So I wanted to do that because it's something I do again with my clients that I'm working with, and I wanted to create a separate whole platform program, and it's complimentary for now, where I take you through all of this and just kind of help you reassess what you need to do to get back to self-care and taking care of yourself in all areas. And it has to do also with fitness and some wealth in there as well. So you will see when that goes live and it gets launched, and you'll be able to sign up for it and go through it yourself, because I'm going to have pre-recorded videos like this. Well, I'm working with you and I'm taking you through the questionnaire. You'll be able to download the digital copy of the questionnaire. You can print it out if you want and just go through the list, or you can utilize some online systems where you can make it, where you can be able to type in it. The word left my mind right now, but you can create spaces on the lines where you'll be able to type inside of it yourself and save it digital. But you have it for yourself so you can look at it. Even if you don't write in it, but you can make a mental note or write somewhere else in your calendar along with the workbook. You can say, okay, I need to improve. I need to work out more. I need to be a little more active. So what can I do to be a little bit more active? So now you have assessed yourself. You did your own self-assessment to see where you need to improve, what area you need to improve when it comes to self-care, because self-care does matter. So that's all I wanted to say. I want to know, I want to hear, I want to see your comments, and I want to hear about how you're doing. And if you're watching this during, COVID-19, God, I can't wait till it goes away and just dissipate. I've been praying, God, please let it go. Just send it off somewhere else. I want to know how you're managing. I want to know how you're managing in all of those areas, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally. How's your family and relationships going? Friendship, or your spouse, a significant loved one. How are you handling this situation? Are you distant from somebody? Are you in another state or city where you don't even live at, and you have to stay there until this thing lifts, where it's safe enough for you to travel and come out of quarantine? I would like to know. And that'll also help me too with some future projects and things I really want to work on, because everything to me is person-centered. I care about you. I care about, my thing is I'm called to serve, and that's what I do. How I learn to serve people better is getting information from them. I always tell my clients, we teach each other. And it's not about hierarchy, and it's not about me being an expert and you're not, because a lot of clients, just because somebody's a client don't mean they're not an expert at something. We all have maybe deficits, I would say, in areas that we can learn to improve and get better at and learn from each other. But I tell my clients, you give me the information I need to help you better. And that was my main point. The information I get from people helps me to become a better servant, whether that's through ministry, life coaching, speaking, building my online program, my courses in my Get Your Life Back Academy, and you can visit that. And I'm adding more courses. So some of you might not see yet because I'm revamping some. I'm doing that self-improvement like most companies and brands do, right? They come back with a new and improved product or service. And so that's what I'm doing. But I think I have 3 that's visible right now, and I'm working on a mind transformation one that's going to be awesome. I have some experts helping me on that one. But this self-assessment workshop is coming real soon, probably a week or 2 after you after this video goes live on YouTube. So anyway, and like I said, please subscribe so you can get that notification, and all of the information will be in the description box, and you'll be able to sign up. And also, I'm on Facebook. I'm on social media. Cheryl Howard, Get Your Life Back on Facebook. Cheryl Howard, Get Your Life Back on Instagram, Twitter. I'm Get Your Life Back. What else? I'm Get Your Life Back. You got Get Your Life Back Academy. And I have a few groups that's associated with some of my pages on social media as well. So anyway, I look forward to your company again when I do my next upload. And that's probably going to be on the organization, a part 2 or something like that. I got a couple of things I'm working on, right? But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Have a blessed, marvelous day as much as possible. I pray for your peace, your safety, and that you take care of yourself in this season. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.